At the end of the day, you will give that these are the persons who have withdrawn their candidature today, and that notice is given in by you in Form 6. So that way, you know, these were the number of validly nominated candidates. These are the candidates who have withdrawn, and now the remaining are the contesting candidates. So if you have prepared, I will show you or tell you how. If you have prepared the list of validly nominated candidates in a particular given order, then whosoever is withdrawn will just strike out that name, and the remaining will become the list of contesting candidates. But in that list of contesting candidates, you have also to do one thing extra. You have to specify the symbol also which you have allotted to that candidate. That also you have to specify in that list. That is list is known as list in Form 7A, and that's list of contesting candidates 7A. When you prepare, you have to send immediately to the Chief Electoral Officer. You have to send it to the District Election Officer, because the Chief Electoral Officer will be arranging the printing of ballot papers, and then the District Election Officer will be arranging the printing of postal ballot papers and other things. So immediately that has to be sent, and then it will be immediately posted on the website also. And nowadays everybody wants to know through the internet also who are the candidates. Even people sitting outside the country also are interested sometimes. So that has to be done immediately. And then when you give this this particular Form 7A, then the responsibility is for the Chief Electoral Officer to collect all the forms from the ROs in his state, and then he publishes them in a gazette. In the state gazette it is published by him. In the case of the Lok Sabha, we publish, in Election Commission publishes it in the Gazette of India, and of course the Chief Electoral Officer publishes it in the State Gazette. And in the case of the Assembly elections, the Chief Electoral Officer publishes it in the State Gazette, and it's his responsibility. So you have to immediately send that list to him. The names of the candidates are to be arranged in the list of contesting candidates, and it will start with the preparation of the list of validly nominated candidates. Then it will be followed in the list of contesting candidates. If you have a look at Form 4 and the Form 7A, then you will find that that form is divided into 3 categories. Previously, what was the position? That supposing there are 13 candidates, all the 13 will be clubbed together and alphabetically their names were arranged. So it's quite possible a person with A, an independent, may be coming at the top of the nomination this list and also in the ballot paper, and a recognized party may be candidate somewhere 7th or 8th or somewhere. So now the law is changed. If you see section 38 of the Act, it says now the list shall be prepared in 3 categories. In the first category, the names will be arranged of those who are the candidates set up by the recognized national and state parties, and there both will come together. Not that the national will come first and then the state will come together. Their alphabetical arrangement, supposing there are 2 from the national, 2 from the state parties, all the 4 will be arranged in the alphabetical order. It's quite possible state candidate may be coming first, national may be coming later. Then we come to the second stage, where again the alphabetical arrangement will be between those candidates who have been set up by the registered parties which are not recognized. Then ultimately the names of the candidates who are all independents. But the serial numbers will be run on. Supposing in the first category there are 3, then in the registered parties there are another 3. So it will not again be 1, 2, 3, but it will be 4, 5, 6. So this, because this is very important now, because on the ballot paper and on the voting machine, you will put their names and their serial numbers, and the machine recognizes only the serial number now. They will machine will say serial number so and so, how many votes polled. So this is very important, and alphabetical arrangement has now become a very important thing. And you cannot combine one category with the other one. Then alphabetical arrangement. Normally we go by the alphabets of the official language. In the case of the state assembly, in the case of the Lok Sabha, we go by Hindi. So when you arrange in the, say, first category, you will go by the alphabetical arrangement. For alphabetical arrangement, you go by the full name. Supposing, I'll just give you my example. My name, full name is Surinder Kumar Mendiratna. If I write my name as Surinder Kumar Mendiratna, my determining alphabet will be S. But supposing in my nomination paper I write S.K. Mendiratna, then S and K will be ignored. Then M will be the determining. Initials are ignored. And then full name. But supposing there may be two candidates, and then having almost similar name, then of course again the same thing will be there. And in that case we will even like to distinguish their names with some address or some father's name or some additional information. Then here one thing more, there may be some AP Parthasarthi and there may be some SK Parthasarthi. If we go by Parthasarthi P, then both are same. In that case, initials will become the determining. AK will come first, SK will come later. So that there the initials will also become relevant.